just namaskar, tie up our kundalini and put ourselves into Bandhan collectively. Whilst we do our breathing, let's just ask, Shri Mataji, be in my heart, be in my mind, be in my attention. Shri Mataji, be in my heart, in my mind, and in my attention. Put our right hand across our forehead and let's just ask Shri Mataji to make us a truly forgiving and compassionate person. Let's ask for those qualities of Lord Jesus Christ to be fully established within us. I forgive everyone and I forgive myself. And let's just do that from the heart. Shri Mataji, I forgive everyone and I forgive myself. Let's do the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Let's now do the three great mantras.
त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुण्डलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्ष प्रदायिनी माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः।
Let us do one mantra to Shri Ganesha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. And we're going to listen to some more of the Easter Puja talk from 1991 in Sydney, Australia. And So we'll just pick it up from here.
That people don't like him. Then instead of getting angry with others, he has to see himself, within himself, why am I not liked? Why people don't care for me? What do I have within me that is making me so miserable? So you see that you are either conditioned or you have a funny ego, which is coming up and is making you do wrong things which you should not do. That's one of the purifications you can have of your mind when you start introspecting yourself. Now, as the culture is, I find, is not very much for the benevolence of human beings. It is, you don't know what people are up to, what they can do, how far they can go. Nothing is possible. I've seen in some of the marriages we had very shocking things that the men or women never told me, and they had horrible diseases. And they just put me into trouble. There are many others who have done this kind of thing. So first thing, you must know that you cannot be a hypocrite in such. If you are a hypocrite, if you do not sincerely believe in Sahaja Yoga, fully engrossed yourself, you do not purify yourself and jump into yourself, then you will be exposed very soon and you'll be thrown away from Sahaja. No doubt. I will not throw. I will forgive. But as I have told you, there are two forces working in Sahaja Yoga. One is centrifugal and another centripetal. By centripetal force, you will be attracted, but by centrifugal force, you will be thrown out. So one has to be very, very careful. Because whatever you have got is something really remarkably, surprisingly, so heavenly and so easily. Actually, I am surprised at myself how I have achieved all these things. But it has been achieved because, as I told you, that the all-pervading power itself has taken a dynamic role. It is acting because it is now we are in Kruta Yuga. This Kruta Yuga comes when there is a gap from one Yuga to another Yuga. Like we had Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga has to go to Satya Yuga, in between there's Kruta Yuga. When this acts, and evolutionary process have taken place at that time. So now the last evolution has started, and again this all-pervading power has become very dynamic. That's how you get all my photographs and you get all these things. And you are also getting, people realize you yourself, you are surprised at the miracles you have. Everybody can tell you hundreds of miracles. So these miracles also are worked out by this all-pervading power. At this juncture, when we have all these possibilities, if we try to be hypocritical, we are harming ourselves. If we try to criticize others and not ourselves, then we are going to miss the bus. You must understand the importance of time. That is something people miss out. Sahaja Yoga is very good because you are blessed and you feel that you are secured. Things are very good. You get so many brothers and sisters. And I see your faces just like roses shining. All that is good. But still there is a chance that you may fall back. The reason is you must purify yourself. Never get satisfied with yourself. Some people, when I talk to them, they never think I'm talking to them. They think I'm talking to somebody else. So please try to understand. We have to introspect ourselves. We have to meditate. And when we are conscious about our own defects, we start looking at it and they'll drop. It's a very tremendous task we have to do is to emancipate the whole human beings. And for that, you have to be something very special. You have to be ideal. People are going to see you. I have seen some people who are very fond of going on the stage and trying to show off. is ego. Understand that it is ego. If you are not what you are talking, nobody is going to take you seriously. On the contrary, they will disappear from Sahaja. If you are going to show off, people will say, look at this show off. Everybody can see you being like that. They may not see themselves, but they can see another person like that. So for all these ego manifestations, you have to be very, very careful. Now supposing if you have money, then you try to show off. If you have some power, supposing you have certain position in the government, you'll try to show off. Anything, these artificial things. I have known people who show off for absurd things which has no meaning. I don't understand that these all things are outside. They are not enriching you. They are in no way giving you the strength that you need. They are in no way making you beautiful. So all these outside things anybody can have is nothing great about it. But the inner wealth that you develop is the only way you can purify yourself and the resurrection can take place in the same manner as Christ has said. Now the time of resurrection has come. You are all resurrected, but you have to still cleanse yourself. First, as I told you, that morality should be the highest priority for all of us. Now just think of the life people live. For example, I have been in the West with my husband in another atmosphere, another society. We've been to parties, we've been to all such things. And what I found, that no man is safe, no woman is safe. They are all flirting with each other, God knows for what. It's a joyless pursuit. And when they go back home, what they find, that the wife is missing or the husband is missing. So such an insecure life they have, because they have no sense of morality. To them these pleasures are something great. And because of this misunderstanding about the life, they are suffering with such tremendous insecurity. You have to guide your children to a proper, sane morality. For that, you must behave properly. You should not go romantic in the presence of your children. You should not try to put them in a way that you lock up your rooms and do all kinds of things, but behave in a manner that is dignified. Otherwise, children will pick up from you to begin with. Then also, you should be careful as to the television and things that they show. All what children see, you have to be careful and talk to them that this is wrong. This is very wrong, and this will bring problems to us. If you have a proper rapport with your children, you won't have any problem. You see here they have so much of this education. Despite that, how many problems you have with children. While we do not educate children in all these things, but we don't have these problems anymore, because we are kept just innocent about it. If the children are kept innocent, they never indulge into it, and they will never get into any problems which are created by curiosity. Never make them curious. You will feel happy, the children will feel happy, and they'll start their life from the very beginning on the basis of morality. This is what you have to give to your children, is a proper moral sense. Then another thing I've seen is that very important is to give for Sahaja Yoga your time. Many people do not give their time, do not work in the ashrams, they do not think that they have to do something for Sahaja. You must understand that you are part and parcel of one body. Now supposing I do not allow one hand to work, put it in a sling. You will find it will never work. It will become weak, it will not be able to do anything, it will be wasted. So you have to use all the limbs of the body in the same way. You all must also put in physical, mental, emotional, whatever is possible for the work of Sahaja Yoga, because it is your work. I don't need Sahaja. I don't have to do it. It's for you. I have started this, and it is for you to give it to others. It's your responsibility. So you should take it up as your own. For example, you know that at this age I'm traveling every third day or fourth day and traveling long distances. All this I'm doing for what? There's no sound sensible. If you see me, you say that we have great regard for Mother, we respect her very much, we are very fond of her, and we worship her, all these things. But do you give so much as she can give? How much do we give? Secondly, I have also heard that people are very miserly in giving money for my programs and things. You want me to come here. I used to spend my own money in the early days. But you don't want me to come here. It's my own money. Is it proper? Is it, if you have self-respect, you would not like me to come, spend my own money coming here and spend money for building this and spend money for your car's petrol? Would you like me to do that? No. So, there are many people who come to my program, I am told, but do not pay for my programs. It's very wrong. If you do not pay, I tell you, immediately you suffer. And that is in money matters. Because if you do not give, money doesn't come. Those people who have been generous with their hands have been very prosperous, even in Australia, even in India. So I have to tell you, even this is not a temptation to you. But when people say, Mother, our thing is not coming up, this is not working out, so there's something wrong, somewhere wrong. Once you start dedicating yourself to Sahaja Yoga, immediately you'll find things will work out. There is something you have done wrong, which you should not have done, or something is you have not understood, you have done something under misunderstanding. Try to find out. Things must sort out. They must soothe out in Sahaja Yoga. Everything sorts out. Not only that, but I've seen it just becomes absolutely beautifully falling into life, and you are amazed how it was. From a small thing to big thing. So if it is not working out in your life, there's definitely something wrong. So it is the morality of your, I should say, financial morality. Also there were some horrible mishaps we had in this country of yours, where horrible leaders came who were interested only in money. That's how they came to Sahaja. And what has happened to them, you know that. So you don't come to Sahaja Yoga for money. You come here for everything. In a sense, in totality, you have to get that higher situation. Like that, you have to give also with an open heart. Know that you have got such a great gift. So now, what can I do about it? Of course, I don't need your money. I am not in the same position as even Christ was, but he never took any money. So I need not take any money from you. But still, for other things, those people who have not paid should remember that if they want their children to be all right, if they want their family to be all right, if they want to be all right as far as the money is concerned, without feeling the ego, without pressurizing the leaders, try to spend money in a way that is really useful for such. Then another point is about the family, as I told you yesterday, that my house, I must have my house. I must take, especially leaders' wives. Again, I should warn them, because all this has created problem to such an extent now.
We'll just leave it there. And let's collectively, silently meditate together. Let's just do the last of the three great mantras, and then I'll put on some music for those that wish to continue to meditate for a little bit longer. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrara Swamini Moksha Pradayini Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Thank you very much for joining this morning. Hope you all have a wonderful day. And if you prefer to continue to meditate silently, just turn the volume down on your device. But have a great day, and hopefully see many of you tomorrow at Wamiran. Thank you everyone for joining this morning. Absolutely fabulous having your company and your vibrations. Hope your day continues to be as blissful as how I'm feeling at the moment. Jai Shri Mataji.